Welcome, Hordelings, to another Game Hoarder performance. I'm going to start doing board game playthroughs, but first off, I need to show you the board game collection and what we're looking at doing and talk a little bit about what I'm going to be doing. This is the current board game room. This is one wall here. And we'll take a closer look at this. This is actually all the shelves that used to house the PC game collection, which is currently still boxed up from when I moved from Florida here. Not much on this shelf. This is the miniature shelf. Sorry about the lighting. The light's actually out in this room right now, but thankfully you can still pretty much see a lot of what's going on here thanks to the GoPro 5, which was recently purchased, so I can start doing some Let's Plays on not only board games, but I also have some Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition stuff that we're going to be cutting and pasting and editing and uploading. So that's two new projects I'm going to be working on, playing through our D&D campaign and showing you guys some of the highlights more or less. And then also doing, not like Rado runs through or Rodney. I'm not even going to come close to competing with these guys. It's just going to be a Game Hoarder vibe. Game Hoarder twist on playing through games from beginning to end. Probably thinking by myself because a lot of my, I don't know, it gets discombobulated when you add a bunch of other people. So I might try that in the future. The Dungeons and Dragons, of course, is me DMing, and we have 6 players, and we'll get into more of that. This video is about the board games. So let's check out the collection. We got some old classic stuff like Dragon Strike, World of Warcraft, the original Descent, Horus Heresy up there. This is the top shelf we're going to go over. Scoundrels, Skullport, Lords of Waterdeep. These are great games. This is the Galaxy Defender collection. Robinson Crusoe, Power Grid, Pathfinder. There's some more esoteric games. Escape, which is a French game, I believe. Miniatures, post-apocalyptic game. Machina Arcana. Sedition Wars. A little bit better now that they updated the rules. That's Space Hulk there. Still sealed. You'll notice a lot of my games are still sealed. They're not all necessarily sealed. I just keep the wrapper on them sometimes. Until it falls off. For instance, this game here, you can see I've just cut out the bottom, and that kind of preserves the corners a little bit longer. And you know how I am with my OCD. Got the legendaries, Alien and Predator, Original Civilization, Age of Mythology, Shadows over Brimstone. Can't wait to dig deep into that one. Euphoria, Terra Mystica, Dungeon Fighter. This here is my Talisman collection. This is every Talisman game and expansion. And I'll show you my miniatures that I've painted for that. Here's all the relics. This is all of Descent, 2nd edition. Most of it's still sealed. This is every Descent miniature that they've released. Castle Ravenloft, Legend of Drizzt, Wrath of Chardalon, Temple of Elemental Evil. It's a Dungeon Twister. It's a real cool 4-player game. Smash Up. I got some other stuff down here you can't really see. Some old classic stuff. Flashpoint. Here's Lone Wolf, the board game based off the books. And I almost thought I was going to get that. This here is Scythe. This is a really popular game going around. Tyrants of the Underdark is based on the Drow world. It's a deck builder. Yashima. That's the Yashima Kickstarter. Battle Lore, King's Abbey. This is Mega Man. They did a Mega Man game on Kickstarter. A lot of these are fulfilled Kickstarter projects. Here's Pillars of Eternity, based off the PC game. Resistance, got some stuff in there. These are more of the small box games. This is Joking Hazard. Just got this from Cyanide Happiness. Some more small box games. Love Letter. Here's all the Tiny Epics. You'll notice Tiny Epic Defender is missing from here. That's because that's going to be the first game I've decided to play through because it's not too big, it's not too long, and it's something that I know pretty well and we can get done whether we win or lose. Memoir, Chaos, Warcraft, Lord of the Rings, Roombound, Fury of Dracula. Recently, Games Workshop and Fantasy Flight Games broke up, so I've been picking up a lot of these. A friend actually donated this Fury of Dracula to the collection, and I painted the minis for it for him, and now I got them back for me. Orleans, Puerto Rico, Scoville, Old School Wizard Kings. This is a great 2-player game. Aquasphere, Splendor, Battle Stations. That's the original first version. They recently re-released a 2nd edition that should be coming out. Mare Nostrum. Cool 4X game. This is the Plaid Hat collection down here. Mice and Mystics, Bioshock, Dungeon Run, Dead of Winter. We got some Gears of War and Doom. Of course, Carcassonne. Myth, great game. Boss Monsters. That's Boss Monster down there. It's kind of hard to see. Got some Apocalypse, Settlers of Catan, Last Night on Earth, Shadowrun, Rampage. This is my Goofy Zombies collection. This is all the Zombies game. They're for when you're drunk and you really don't feel like thinking too much and you just want to roll some dice and fuck with people. This is Transylvania Curse and Traders, another Kickstarter game I did. Forbidden Stars, recently acquisitioned this because it's going out of print. Mansions of Madness 2nd edition. This is all the Eldritch Horror stuff except Forsaken Lore. Elder Sign, Wiz War, Warhammer Quest, King's Forge, Seraph, Viceroy, King of Tokyo in New York. Over here it's a little harder to see, but this is my Cool Mini or Not shelf. Here's the Others Kickstarter that I did with all the stuff I got from that. The 7 Sins. These are all expansions for Arcadia Quest and Rum and Bones up here. Kind of hard to see, but here's the Rum and Bones collection. I have the full Rum and Bones 2 coming as well. Besieged, all the Arcadia Quest Kickstarter. It's the Zombicide collection. Completely have everything Zombicide ever released except some of the Season 1 promos. The real hard ones to get, like Ash and Machete and all those. Here's a bunch of guest boxes, and this entire shelf is Zombicide. This entire shelf is Zombicide. Down here we have Blood Rage, The World of Smog, Dogs of War, Blood Rage expansions. I got Big Trouble in Little China chilling here because I'm going over the rules. Gonna play that soon. Xeno Shift. This is the Dungeon Saga Kickstarter. Super Dungeon Explorer, Ninja All-Stars with all the characters and expansions. And more characters and expansions. There's an Old School Army of Darkness. And then we have Journey, Wrath of Demons, Dungeon Lords, Age of Conan. I got the new Conan, I think Monolith. I don't know whoever did it, but it's on its way. This is the original Cthulhu Wars. This is everything Cthulhu Wars released except, I believe, the maps. And I have the Cthulhu War 2 stuff coming. I wish I had more light in here so I could show off some of the miniatures. That's all the Mansion of Madness stuff painted. Can't really see it, unfortunately, because the lighting in this room is fucked. Some more stuff I got going on down here, paint-wise. Just all jumbled fuck. It's not actually... This actually isn't where I paint. I paint in my office. So, anyways, that's some of the collection. I actually still have some of it boxed. Then we have chessboards, and we've got a bunch of expansion stuff in here. This is all the Pathfinder and Munchkin. This is all the stuff that comes in the mail. That the cabinet you see down here, all those drawers are filled with miscellaneous shit. That's pretty much it. Bottom row is, of course, all my hemp books, and then in the middle of the room is, of course, my Fantasy of Crystal chess set, which took me years to complete with the Darkness expansion. I keep that here in the middle of the room. Hopefully no one knocks it over because I don't want to fucking kill anyone. Old school arcade machine for when I get really bored. So I'm going to come and set the camera back up here and we're going to get ready. I only wanted to take 10 minutes to show off the collection. Got some new Game of Thrones pillows adorning the theater seating here. Here's my... this Alienware is like 20 years old. I shit you not. It still runs. So this is it's the new 65-inch 4K TV we got out here. A little bit of sad news real quick for those of you that keep up with the Game Hoarder. You'll notice that we're missing a dog. Unfortunately, Belly passed away a few weeks ago. I think it was about it was October 4th, so he lived 17 years. He's actually in this box. That's my dog. My dog is in a box now. So for those of you that knew Belly through Cooking with the Game Hoarder videos, say a farewell to Belly in the comments below. Venus is a little sad. She misses her boyfriend. They had about 30 children together, so I know it's rough on her. Chewbacca, he doesn't give two fucks. It's been a little hard, but I figured I'd go ahead and mention that in case anyone was wondering where Belly was. This is my messy kitchen. We'll do some cooking with the Game Hoarder at a later date. For now, though, we're going to do a playthrough of Tiny Epic Defenders, and I'll be going over the rules very vaguely and probably fuck it all up. And of course, we'll go over the cards. I'm kind of testing out the camera, seeing how well it'll pick up on detail. It looks pretty decent. I don't know, I just got this camera, so I'm not that good at photography in the first place. But anyways, that's it, folks. Stay tuned for some Let's Play Tiny Epic Defenders and several other Let's Play board games in the future. Board and card game, I should say. And we'll see you soon.